When people talk about productivity, they are often talking about routines or habits. Habits affect your life exponentially over time, and the sooner you start having good habits and stop having bad ones, the better your life will be in the short and long term. Habits are an investment for our future. The professionals tell us that it takes 21 repetitions of an action to form a habit. This means that after 21 repetitions, an activity will be recorded in your mind and body so you can do it automatically. This is what I ask myself once in a while. Why are good habits so easy and bad habits so difficult to break? Habits are the small recurring things you do every day. Habits are the compound interest of self-development. In the same way that money increases through compound interest, the effects of your habits multiply as you repeat them. They seem to make little difference on any given day, and yet the impact they deliver over the months and years can be enormous. It is only when looking back 2, 5, or perhaps 10 years later that the value of good habits and the cost of bad ones become strikingly apparent. Now think about your habits. There may be something bad. It is equally important to be aware of them and work hard to change them, because together they can produce toxic results. One day, you want to find out that you haven't become the person you want to be. Wanting to change anything may be too late. Cultivate habits that are useful to you. We all have habits, good and bad. You can choose. Stay the same, beyond your conscious control, or finally choose a new set of successful habits to cultivate. When you develop a set of successful habits that match the successful habits required to achieve your goals and dreams, you will be able to easily complete all the key activities related to a specific goal. Completing all targeted actions is as easy as walking or driving. None of these requires conscious thinking. Good habits are hard to develop, and bad habits are hard to change, but it is important to understand that before you notice them. They are smaller but more frequent. The change takes time. Your outcomes are a lagging measure of your habits. Your net worth is a lagging measure of your financial habits. Your weight is a lagging measure of your eating habits. Your knowledge is a lagging measure of your learning habits. This is the problem of introducing this successful new habit forming process into your life. You need to know where you want your life to go. Find bad habits that are not helpful to you, and try to replace them with successful habits action idea. Visualize in your mind exactly what you want to achieve in the future. Now, starting with the end in mind, establish the success habits that will help you attain that degree of success. Second, examine your existing behaviors and identify the ones that are impeding your growth. Procrastination, constantly being late, never finishing work, being sidetracked, and so on are all behaviors that can severely restrict your achievement. It is good to solicit feedback from those closest to you. Request that they produce a list of all the behaviors they believe are restricting you. Identifying your new success habits, as you are aware, are not something that can be introduced into your life in a single day. They take time to develop and require daily deliberate effort for approximately 66-90 days to become established. Imagine what your life would be like if you ate nutritious meals, exercised frequently, and performed those goal-specific behaviors daily. How would your world change if you stopped procrastinating, faced your illogical concerns, or started networking with the appropriate people and making genuine connections with them? All of this happened without any conscious thinking. If you continue to apply yourself and make certain that you do not skip a day without carrying out the new behavior, after 90 days, you will have developed a new success habit that will benefit you in the future. Yes, you will only acquire one new success habit every 3 months, but this translates to 4 new success habits each year. To make this work in your favor, to make this work for you, so that you can effectively integrate one new success habit into your life each quarter, you must first design a unique technique that suits you in your particular set of circumstances. What method will you use to remind yourself to practice the new behavior every day? What will motivate you to practice the new behavior every day? Some of the concepts that you can utilize with tremendous success are as follows. You write down the new behavior on a card that you carry with you all day, and read it several times during the day. Wake up in the morning and envision how your life will better once you've established this new success habit. The new behavior is not negotiable. When you're working on your new success habit, don't entice yourself to act in any other manner by making it optional. Suppose your new habit is to go to bed at a certain hour. Go to bed even if you are not exhausted. Relax and try to unplug. Never, ever jeopardize your new habit in any way. For this, you have to remain consistent in any ways. And most importantly, forgiveness. Forgive yourself when things go wrong, and they will. Then, as soon as feasible, strive to get back on track. The 4 new habits you will acquire each year may appear little at first, but as you develop more and more success habits, you will begin to see tremendous changes in your outcomes. Creating new success habits is a long-term commitment, but it is well worth the time and work necessary to do so.